Think about an object that you see at least dozens or even hundreds of times each day, a silent companion that works tirelessly 24 hours a day, year-round, without complaint. That's right, it's the wall clock, a familiar item that holds surprising secrets you may have never known. In ancient wisdom, is not merely about organizing and arranging living spaces, but also a method to optimize energy for achieving balance, harmony, and good fortune for the family. Among the familiar objects in daily life, the clock holds a special role in Feng Shui, not only because of its function of measuring time, but also due to its profound symbolic meanings related to movement, cycles, and energy. The clock is not simply a tool to measure time. It is also a symbol of the universe's transformation through each tick of time. When placed correctly, a clock can become the conductor regulating the energy in your home, bringing balance and prosperity. Today, we will explore how to use a clock to transform your living space into one full of vitality, helping you achieve peace of mind, inner harmony, and protection for your family from negative influences in the surrounding environment. In Eastern culture, particularly in Buddhist philosophy and ancient ideologies, every household item carries a certain significance and has the potential to influence the flow of energy, also known as qi, within the living space. The clock, with its second hand continuously moving, resembles the heartbeat of life, ensuring energy remains in constant flow, keeping the living space vibrant and balanced. There is an intriguing story about the clock of Galileo Galilei, the brilliant 17th century scientist. He observed a swinging lamp in a church, which inspired him to invent the pendulum clock. This not only revolutionized how humanity measures time, but also emphasized the importance of precision and rhythm in every movement. The clock is not just a timekeeping device. It is also a symbol of discipline and structure, two essential elements for maintaining balance in life. As Benjamin Franklin once said, time is the only thing that never comes back. The clock, as a silent reminder, always urges us to cherish every moment and not let energy go to waste. Understanding the role and proper use of clocks is the first step to transforming your living space into a vibrant place, helping you and your family maximize the positive potential of the surrounding energy. Now, let's begin. The clock. Have you ever thought that such an ordinary item could tell stories about the endless flow of time? Its hands ceaselessly moving not only mark the passage of each moment, but also quietly remind us that everything in life is in motion, ever-changing, and carries an inherent energy. There is an interesting story from the Victorian era in England. It is said that Queen Victoria once had a large clock hung right outside the palace gates. This was not only to remind her court of punctuality, but also due to a belief that the clock would keep the royal family's destiny stable, much like how its hands moved rhythmically. That clock still exists today, and it is said to have brought centuries of prosperity to the royal family. A clock is not only a symbol of time, but also the silent guardian of energy within a living space. A large clock in the living room not only draws attention, but also infuses fresh energy into the home. Like a skilled conductor, it regulates the rhythm of the energy flow, soothes conflicts, and can even improve family relationships. On the other hand, a clock placed incorrectly or left non-functional symbolizes frozen time, stalling progress and development. Did you know that a clock's shape holds secrets of its own? A round clock, besides being visually appealing, symbolizes completeness and the full cycle of life. Meanwhile, an octagonal clock, a less common choice, represents stability, balance, and protection from life storms. A wooden clock brings warmth and closeness, while a metal clock exudes strength, prosperity, and power. A family in New York shared that after hanging a large clock in their living room, the space felt more expansive. Family members suddenly became more at ease, and even past conflicts began to fade. That clock was not just a decoration, but also a key to unlocking harmony in their lives. As a renowned Feng Shui expert once said, "A clock doesn't just count time, it also adjusts the flow of life." So, the next time you look at a clock, don't just think about the time passing by. Think about how to savor every moment and live a meaningful life. When it comes to optimizing energy in a living space, a clock is not just a tool for measuring time, but also a meaningful object that directly impacts the balance and flow of energy in the home. Hanging a clock correctly not only enhances aesthetics, but also helps maintain positive energy, improve relationships, and even attract prosperity. However, placing a clock is not as simple as picking a random spot or choosing based on preference. There are principles to follow to ensure the clock truly brings the greatest benefits. Before I dive into 10 ways to hang clocks properly to optimize positive energy, please subscribe to our channel if you find this helpful. Help us reach our first milestone of 1,000 subscribers, which motivates us to continue creating meaningful content for you. Welcome to our channel, where timeless Buddhist wisdom seamlessly blends into modern life, offering lessons and practices to help you live mindfully and create harmony in your daily journey. Instead of rigid doctrines, we share meaningful lessons and practical practices inspired by Buddhist values, helping you connect with the energy and interconnectedness of the universe for a happy and prosperous life. Now, let's dive in. 1. Hang a clock in the living room. The living room is the energy hub of the household, and a large clock hung correctly can spread positive energy, creating a focal point for the space. The ideal position is above the sofa or at the center of the room. However, avoid placing it in the southwest or northwest directions, as this can negatively affect the family's fortune and harmony. One family in London moved their clock from the northwest to the southeast position and noticed significant improvements in both their financial situation and family relationships. 2. Hang a clock in the office. A clock in the office is not only a tool for time management, but also a factor influencing work efficiency and creative energy. Placing the clock in front of or to the left of your desk can bring surprising benefits. When the clock is within your line of sight, it serves as a gentle reminder to manage time effectively and complete tasks on schedule. The left side of the desk, according to ancient beliefs, is considered the gathering place of intellectual energy, supporting focus and promoting creative thinking. Conversely, placing the clock behind you can create an invisible pressure. You may feel as if time is chasing you, making work stressful and less productive. Some people even report that having a clock behind them increases feelings of fatigue and makes it difficult to maintain focus for extended periods. Additionally, a clock in the office symbolizes discipline and organization. Opt for a clock with a sleek, simple, and modern design to motivate your workspace. Avoid clocks with overly bright colors or chaotic designs, as they may hinder concentration. An office worker in Singapore shared that after moving her clock from behind her desk to in front, she experienced a noticeable improvement in her work spirit. Time no longer felt like a burden, but rather a companion, helping her complete tasks more comfortably and efficiently. This demonstrates that even a small change in clock placement can make a significant difference in your daily work experience. 3. Hang a clock in the kitchen. The kitchen is not just a place for preparing meals, but also a center for nurturing energy and warmth for the entire family. In this space, every element of decor contributes to harmony and coziness, and a wall clock is an essential item to maintain the household's rhythm and balance. A kitchen clock not only helps manage cooking time, but also adds a sense of order, making the space more organized and efficient. Place the clock in a visible location, such as on the wall, near the dining area, or away from the stove, to maximize its benefits without disrupting positive energy flow. Avoid hanging the clock too close to the stove, as the energy from fire can disturb the balance of energy reducing stability and harmony in the space. Similarly, do not place the clock opposite the bathroom door, as this is a source of unclean energy that can disrupt the kitchen's energy flow. Additionally, choose a clock size that fits the kitchen space. A compact clock is ideal for smaller kitchens, offering a touch of elegance and intimacy. On the other hand, an overly large or intricate clock design can make the space feel heavy, disrupting its natural balance. A homemaker in Thailand shared that after hanging a small round clock in the corner of her kitchen, she found it more convenient to manage cooking times, and the kitchen space felt more harmonious and inviting. For her, the clock not only helped manage time, but also brought a sense of rhythm to her daily family care routines. 4. Avoid hanging clocks directly opposite the main door. Hanging a clock directly opposite the main door is one of the most common mistakes in interior arrangements. Placing a clock in this position can unintentionally create the impression that time and energy are being pushed out of the home. This not only diminishes the flow of positive energy, but also impacts the household's ability to retain wealth and good fortune. Imagine walking into your house and seeing a clock directly facing the door. The clock, symbolizing the continuous flow of time, seems to send the message that time, wealth, and opportunities are flowing out. This isn't just a visual impression, but can also affect the mindset of family members, making them feel it's difficult to manage time and finances. Instead of placing a clock opposite the main door, consider positioning it beside the door or on another wall in the living room. This ensures that energy stays within the house while also creating a more welcoming atmosphere for you and your guests as they enter. A family in Tokyo shared that they had once hung a large clock directly above the front door. They noticed that, despite no changes in their habits, they frequently experienced financial difficulties and increasing time pressure. After consulting an expert and relocating the clock to a side wall, they felt more at ease, and their financial issues seemed to improve significantly. A clock is a practical item, but its placement can make a huge difference in the energy flow of a home. With just a small yet thoughtful adjustment, you can turn a clock from an ordinary object into a powerful aid for balance and prosperity in your household. 5. The spiritual significance of octagonal clocks. Octagonal clocks are not only visually striking, but also carry profound spiritual meanings. With 8 sides, the octagonal clock symbolizes the noble eightfold path in Buddhism, including right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. This makes the octagonal clock a symbol of balance, harmony, and the pursuit of perfection, both spiritually and materially. When hung in the living room, an octagonal clock is more than just a decorative piece. It serves as a gentle reminder to live righteously, practice kindness, and maintain balance in family life. The octagonal shape helps distribute energy evenly, fostering harmony among family members. In a workspace, the clock encourages focus, creativity, and sound decision-making, aiding in achieving long-term goals. Beyond philosophical significance, the octagonal clock represents stability and resilience in Feng Shui. The 8 sides symbolize the 8 cardinal directions, balancing energy within the living space and shielding the household from negative influences. An octagonal clock made of natural wood brings warmth and intimacy, while a metallic one exudes strength, prosperity, and authority. 6. Clocks in the bedroom, balancing rest and functionality. The bedroom is a sanctuary for rest and energy renewal after a long day. This space requires absolute tranquility to allow the body and mind to relax completely. Hanging a clock in the bedroom, especially one that emits ticking sounds, can disrupt the necessary peace. The repetitive sound of moving hands, even faint, may create unease and interrupt sleep. This not only affects the quality of rest, but can also lead to subtle stress over time. If you must have a clock in the bedroom for convenience, the best choice is a silent clock, such as a digital clock or a wall clock, with a quiet mechanism. These designs ensure practicality while maintaining a serene atmosphere, making it easier to drift into a deep sleep. Additionally, consider the placement of the clock in the bedroom carefully. Avoid positioning it directly opposite the bed or too high, where its light or design might cause distractions. A compact, elegant, and silent clock is the perfect choice for the bedroom, ensuring the space remains soothing and comfortable. 7. Clocks on staircases, balancing energy between levels. Hanging a clock on the staircase wall is an excellent way to balance energy between the levels of a home. Staircases are often considered energy conduits connecting the upper and lower spaces, and a properly placed clock on the staircase wall can help regulate and harmonize this flow. As you move up and down the stairs, the clock becomes a functional and decorative focal point, enhancing the sense of connection between levels. It also contributes to a cohesive and seamless overall space. An octagonal or round clock with a minimalist design is an ideal choice to promote balance and attract positive energy. 8. Hanging clocks in long hallways. Long hallways often create a sense of confinement because the flow of energy in such spaces tends to stagnate or become uneven. A strategically placed clock on a hallway wall can resolve this issue by encouraging better energy circulation. A clock not only enlivens the space but also serves as a focal point, making the hallway appear more open and inviting. Particularly, a clock with an elegant design and harmonious colors can soften the feeling of elongation and monotony in a hallway. It draws attention and creates a sense of balance, transforming the hallway into an attractive, lively part of the home. 9. The importance of proper height when hanging clocks. The height at which a clock is hung is crucial for maintaining the flow of energy and creating a pleasant atmosphere. The ideal position is at eye level or slightly higher, where everyone can easily see it without having to look too far up or down. Hanging a clock too high gives an impression of it being out of reach, akin to goals or aspirations feeling unattainable. Conversely, placing it too low can create a sense of stagnation, reducing motivation and energy. For example, a family in Melbourne had previously hung their clock close to the ceiling and noticed that it was rarely looked at. After lowering the clock to eye level, they found the space more welcoming and felt their household's rhythm became more harmonious. 10. Aligning clocks with the right direction for positive energy. Placing clocks in the right direction is not just a matter of aesthetic arrangement, but also a way to activate positive energy in a living space. Each direction in the house carries its own symbolic meaning, and a clock positioned correctly can create balance and harmony while enhancing specific aspects of your life. East. This direction is excellent for promoting health. As the direction of the sunrise, it symbolizes new beginnings, vitality, and youthful energy. Placing a clock in the east encourages renewal and helps maintain a positive mental state within the family. A clock in this position serves as a gentle reminder to cherish health and seize the fresh energy of each new day. North. Representing stability and growth potential, the north is ideal for attracting career opportunities. Like water flowing forward, it signifies perseverance and progress. A clock placed in the north can help you focus on career goals, encouraging persistence and resilience in overcoming challenges. South. This direction symbolizes light and recognition. Placing a clock in the south helps enhance reputation, improve personal image, or attract positive energy associated with success. The South is particularly suitable for those seeking to stand out in their careers or gain acknowledgement from their community. A clock in this direction acts as a symbol helping you shine in whatever field you pursue. By aligning clocks with meaningful directions, you can transform them into powerful tools for creating a balanced and prosperous living environment. To ensure that a clock provides maximum benefits, there are several considerations and taboos you should carefully keep in mind. First and foremost, a clock must always be in good working condition. A stopped clock not only loses its basic functionality, but also carries negative connotations, symbolizing stagnation and imbalance in life. A smoothly running clock represents a continuous flow of energy and positive progress. The size of the clock is also a critical factor. A clock that is too large can create a sense of pressure and heaviness, while one that is too small may lack the presence needed to regulate energy within the space. Choose a clock that is appropriately sized for the room to ensure harmony, both aesthetically and in terms of feng shui. Additionally, avoid hanging clocks in dark or damp areas. Such locations not only reduce the clock's lifespan, but may also generate negative energy, adversely affecting the surrounding space. Clocks should be placed in well-lit and visible areas to spread positive energy throughout the home. Another important note is to avoid clocks with unusual designs or negative symbols. Shapes or symbols that evoke discomfort or confusion can impact the mood and spirit of family members. In terms of taboos, refrain from hanging clocks above doors or windows. This placement creates the impression that time and energy are being pushed out of the house, reducing the ability to attract wealth and prosperity. Instead, hang clocks on sidewalls to keep positive energy contained within. Lastly, clocks should not be placed in overly dark or obscured locations. Such placements not only diminish the clock's significance, but also symbolize obstructions in the flow of energy. A clock positioned in an open and bright area helps maintain balance and prosperity in the living space. To maximize the benefits of clock feng shui, thoughtful selection and placement are essential. Pay attention to factors like location, shape, material, and size. A suitable clock not only serves as an aesthetic focal point, but also plays a vital role in balancing energy in the home. Proper feng shui clock arrangement goes beyond enhancing the appearance of your space. It also brings prosperity. The positive energy from a well-placed clock can help you achieve balance, live harmoniously, and even support your financial journey, allowing you to grow wealthier through synchronized energy within your home. Thank you for staying with us until now. Comment 1 if you found this video helpful, 2 if you think it could be improved, or leave a comment about other topics you're interested in, and we'll create videos on popular suggestions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.